We are ignoring greatness right now. The only things people are talking about revolving the NBA is the fact that we're losing ratings, people are shooting too many threes, and there's no defense. We are ignoring greatness. This season has the potential to be one of the best seasons in NBA history. And I'm about to give you 5 different reasons for why I believe that. First, let's just talk about the best player in the league. Jokic is averaging 30 points, 13.2 rebounds. That's third in the NBA, and 9.9 assists. You guys heard that right. He is 0.1 assist away from averaging a triple-double. I know you guys might be numb to that by now because of what Russ did a few years ago, but that is still crazy, especially for a guy that is 6'11". But this isn't even the craziest part about Jokic's season this year. He is shooting 47% from 3, and that's not even like on a small amount of attempts. He's taking the most attempts that he's taken his entire career. He's taking 4.6 threes a game. That is the most he shot since 2021, and his three-point percentage, his highest three-point percentage before this season was 39.6%. I have it on the other screen. That's why I just pointed at the wall. That's an 8% difference, guys. That's an 8% difference. And this dude is averaging almost a 30-point triple-double. That's just number 1. Let's listen to number 2 now. Giannis is having an insane season. He is shooting 60% from the field while scoring 31 points per game. He's the only player to ever do this, and he's doing it in back-to-back seasons. He did it last year. No player ever has shot 60% from the field and averaged 30 plus points per game. That's ridiculous. That's nuts. He's taking 21 shots per game. He is shooting the 5th most amount of shots in the entire NBA. There's only 4 guys above him. It's LaMelo Ball, Tyrese Maxey, Shai, and Jokic. And then there's Giannis, and he's shooting 60% from the field. That's ridiculous. Now let's go to point number 3, Dyson Daniels. He is averaging 3.1 steals per game right now. The last person to average 3.1 steals per game or more happened in 1989, 36 years ago. He's averaging the most steals per game since 1989. That's crazy. By the way, that's not even his best defensive stat. Deflections is another part of steals. It's when you deflect a pass, you stop a pass from happening, but you don't actually get the steal. Dyson Daniels, as of right now, not even halfway through the season, has 236 total deflections. Just to show you how insane that is. Firstly, I will tell you who is in second place. Kelly Oubre Jr., he has 151 deflections. Dyson Daniels has an 80 deflection lead. Now, to make this even crazier, the NBA record for most deflections in a season is 315. Dyson Daniels is less than 100 deflections away from getting that, and it's not even halfway through the season. He is almost on pace for getting 500 deflections in a season. That's unheard of. And people say there's no defense in the NBA. Speaking of defense, number 4, we have Victor Wembanyama. Did you know that he's averaging 4 blocks per game right now? If that stays, he will be averaging the most blocks per game since 1996. Almost 30 years. And guess who that was? Dikembe Mutombo. He's averaging almost the same amount of blocks as prime Dikembe Mutombo. Dikembe averaged 4.5, Wemby's averaging 4. But let me tell you the difference here. Mutombo averaged 11 points per game. Wemby is averaging 25 points per game. He is averaging 14 more points per game than Dikembe Mutombo, and he's still getting 4 blocks per game. This dude is a sophomore, and he's having a better season than prime Dikembe Mutombo. We're ignoring greatness. I'll say it again. Now, this is the final fact. And this one, I think, honestly, is the craziest, and the fact that no one is even really talking about it is nuts. Shai is averaging 31 points per game, which is crazy, but that's not the cool part. He's doing that on a team that has the highest point differential in NBA history. Yes, NBA history. 13 is the point differential. So every game, on average, they are beating teams by 13 points. This is better than the 71-72 Lakers, who, by the way, went 69-13, better than the 70-71 Bucks, who went 66-16, better than the 95-96 Bulls, who went 72-10, and the 2016 and the 2017 Warriors, who, if I mean, you obviously, I hope you guys know this. The Warriors in 2016 went 73-9, and the Warriors in 2017 went 67-15. The worst record out of all of those teams had 66 wins. By the way, the craziest part about all of this, every single team that I just named out won an NBA championship that year.
Nope.
Well, I lied. Okay, one of them didn't, but that's because of a mystical character that stopped that from happening. Anyways, this team could be one of the best teams of all time, and we're just sitting here talking about them shooting too many threes. It's nuts to me. Look, I'm not gonna go on a 10-minute rant, but I just want to say a few things. Please, can we start appreciating the NBA? Please? Can we stop only hating on them? It's not hard. Also, I just want to point something out, and I'm sure some of you guys have noticed this. I just said this entire list of stuff, and I didn't even mention the Cleveland Cavaliers, who is tied with the Thunder in the standings at 34-6. I'm telling you, this could be one of the greatest seasons in NBA history, and no one cares. It's nuts. It's crazy. So please, if you get one thing out of this video, start appreciating the NBA. Look at the bright side. It's not that hard. If you like this video, please subscribe and leave a like on the video. It will help me a bunch. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.